So this is the site of Heath Town station. This was the first stop along the former Wolverhampton and Walsall Railway between the city of Wolverhampton and the town of Walsall in the West Midlands county. Heath Town station used to be roughly that side of the bridge with the fence running, and where this new fence has been erected there used to be a footpath you could access to get to near the track level. However, as you can see, it's now fenced off. And if you take a look under the bridge, you'll see a big gap. That would have been where the Wolverhampton bound line and platform would have roughly ran, but they've took up that part of the line. But the other side, which was the Walsall bound platform and the Walsall bound line, is still there, although you can only just about see it through the cracks in the bridge. And that way across Grove Street carries on towards the next station at Wednesfield. Let us now head that way. So as we can see, this is roughly the site of Wednesfield station, which served the village of Wednesfield in Wolverhampton. However, as one can see today, a main road passes through it. This car park and this quite unique looking cooling tower shade sculpture pretty much occupy the site of Wednesfield station site. The road coming through here now is called the Wednesfield Way, which goes between Wednesfield and Wolverhampton via Heath Town. This occupies pretty much the majority of the track bed between Wednesfield and Heath Town. So, roughly around here is the site of Willenhall Stafford Street Station. This is the town of Willenhall. This was one of two in the town. There was this one, Stafford Street. A little further up on the other side of the town was Willenhall Bilston Street Station. The latter is actually been reopened on the line from Walsall to Wolverhampton by a Darlaston. This one, as you can see, is now a nature trail. There's some of the old steps that's come down from Temple Bar / Stafford Street, but unfortunately, apart from that, nothing really remains of the station itself. No platforms, no commemorative plaque. This was heading back towards Wolverhampton. On the camera is where it heads down towards Walsall. So this was Willenhall Stafford Street. We'll now move on to the next one at Shorty. I'll see you there. So as we see behind that fence there, where them cars are passing, that roughly there is the site of Shorty Station. Now the fire station occupies part of it, but if I pan round here, you can see this bit of greenery here. That part there is where the old station actually used to be. It actually used to come across here of my car and that way through that blue fence. But as you can see, not much remains, so it's just a big lawn now for the fire station. So yeah, like I say up there, if you can just about make it out in the distance. Up there is basically where the station is. You can just about see it at street level, and I did manage to get access to it before when I asked for permission, but that was quite a few years ago. But one see nothing's really changed. There's an old photo of the old bridge being demolished and the station was roughly above it, so you can sort of see this would have crossed either on an embankment or a bridge and gone through there. But obviously now the road through here cuts through with all these cars, so there isn't much evidence of the station here. So let's move on now to the next one at Bentley. So where all them cars are queuing up, and you can see the gantry, that's literally where the site of Bentley station used to be. The M6 pretty much cuts right through the centre of the old line. We'll now head on down to Blockswich Lane, where there's some remnants of an old bridge crossing the old road. But that way was towards Wolverhampton. That way was towards Walsall. So let's head down to Blockswich Lane. That there roughly is the site of Bentley station, roughly where that sign there is, if I can zoom in. Where them signs are on the wagon, that's roughly where the old station site was. So yeah, this is the bridge over over Blockswich Lane. That way beyond the trees is where the motorway is, on the site of the old Bentley station. That there carries it towards the last stop along this line at North Walsall, and also used to be where it ran also into Reedswood Power Station. As you can see, this whole bridge has pretty much been demolished. They've kept that part, but that part's been pretty much flattened with only the base remaining, and up there is mostly intact. So let's now have a quick look at the site of Reedswood Power Station. So around here is roughly the site of where Reedswood Power Station used to be. This road where all the cars are lining up and coming in and out is actually called Six Towers Road. So it's in reference to the old power station that once stood here. Obviously nothing remains now, as it's now a big retail park named Reedswood Retail Park. As you can see today, it's quite busy. People coming on and off. So we'll now move on now to the former site at North Walsall. I'll see you there. So as we can see, that there is the site of North Walsall Station. This was quite central to the areas of Birch Hills and Leamore in Walsall. As you can see, it's all overgrown, been pretty much filled in. This was in use until the 1980s for the power station at Reedswood, but when the power station closed, this part of the line closed as well. It was used as a dumping ground for quite a while until they basically filled in the track, and it looks like they were trying to make a footpath out of it, but there's no real access points to it other than at Reedswood End, but I can't seem to find any when I've been here before, so I'm not sure if this is accessible or not, but yeah, as one can see, there's nothing really remains of the station there. So this will now bring towards an end of the video. We'll now find out quickly where the railway line reconverges with Ryecroft Junction back into Walsall Station. So let's head that way now. So as I zoom in, the lines that are going to the right is the Sutton Park line, which goes to Aldridge Water. The lines to the left are the chase line between Rugeley, Trent Valley, Cannock and Walsall. And if you can just make out there, that little container there, that is where the junction for the Wolverhampton and Walsall Railway actually came onto the line here. As you can see, it's been lifted, there's no trace of the junction except that little spur of trees, and then back that way towards North Walsall. Sorry about the noise. And just a little bit north of where you can see the chase line going was also the line to Lichfield, which went through Pelsall and Brownhills, or aka the South Staffordshire line. So this is roughly where this is Ryecroft Junction. As you can see, out of there used to be 4 lines, now there's only 2. Chase line to the left, Sutton Park line to the right. The South Staffordshire line goes just past those trees where the curve of the Sutton Park line goes, but now that's a footpath, and where that container is where the line towards Wolverhampton by Wednesfield went. But as you can see as well, that's gone, that container's in the way. So if I just quickly cross the bridge quickly now, there's the railway heading into Walsall. As you can see over there, you can see the spire of its local church, the WHG office, and just over there on the right, Walsall College. It goes under that little bridge there. So this will bring an end to this video of the Wolverhampton and Walsall Railway. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, share and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now.